Obama shirt. I also have a couple of things over here in my collection. I have an Obama hat. It's kind of skull cap that I wear a lot. Keep my ears cold, warm I should say. Have a cap that I can wear. I also have an Obama shirt that I purchased for the inauguration when I went down in DC back in January of 2009. And I also have this really cool Obama jacket that I often wear, and you can kind of see, kind of has the Obama on the front there, and showing his picture in the White House on the back. I wear this, I think, well, number one, in recognition of an incredible hero in my life who I have complete respect and love and support for. And when I wear it, it makes me feel excited. It gets me engaged, and really wants me to continue to give back to my community. And I do that in a lot of different ways. But number one, it's support. Number two is recognition for an amazing man.
So, two things in this world that I'm proud of: going to Amherst, being black. I guess three, President Obama. So, when Obama won, and all throughout the campaign, my family and I were very obsessed with getting magazines. So, Waiting for Obama New Yorker, Obama on the cover of Essence, Mrs. Obama's Vogue cover, Mrs. Obama and Mrs. Robinson on Essence. This is L, that is a count. Mr. Obama on the cover of Vibe, Mrs. Obama on the cover of New York Mag.
So I did like to see people wearing Obama stuff when we were out registering voters, doing all these other things for the campaign for two reasons mainly. One, as a political candidate, the most important thing to have is name recognition. So if I'm going for somebody in the campaign, if I'm on their team and I see other supporters, I'm like, yes, that's one more person that the other side doesn't have. So that was a good feeling. And two, when you're registering voters and doing all these other things, you get tired sometimes. You wonder, like, man, why am I doing this? These people aren't even interested in getting registered, and so on and so forth. And that acts as, a good way to, give you some motivation and remember, why you're doing it and things of that nature. Another reason why I liked it is because, politicians and the things that they do are important, but not too many people care about it. Various reasons we don't have to get involved into, but people actually care, and as a person that is interested in politics, just generally speaking, it was like, good, somebody's caring about it. And another reason, this goes back to in my interest, I saw a lot of kids with the stuff on. Examples, exposure, not just examples, exposure is probably one of the most important things somebody can have, like, in their life. And kids nowadays, people that are born after 2008, they're not going to know. Their idea of a president is, a black man. Like, there isn't a question, like, this is what you have. So that changes, the whole conversation. That changes the starting point mentally for, generations, my generation, generations after. It just changes everything. So, of course I liked it. But then I didn't like to see John McCain t-shirts, because that's not my interest.
I got something that makes me want to shout. tell me what it's all about. I got soul, and I'm super bad. I got soul.
What are you?
I'm black and beautiful.
What is your nationality?
My nationality is Afro-American.
First of all, I'd like to say all power to the people. This is your Minister of Defense, C.D.P. Newton, speaking live and direct from the belly of the people. Platform, October 1966. What we want and what we believe. Number one, we want freedom. Period. We want the power to determine the destiny of our black community. Period.
From my own personal experience, coming out of college in the late 60s, for sure, now that you asked the question, the fashion of the movement had a lot of impact on us youngsters, you know. It was our older brothers and sisters who did the sit-in movement, you know, in 1959, 1960, the Freedom Riots in 61, the Freedom Summers, and the voter registration drives in the early 60s down to 1964. And certainly it had an impact upon their younger brothers and sisters, because all of us wanted to have an afro now, as big as we could blow it out, you know. We wanted to have an afro. We thought that symbolized militancy, and we were tough, and we were not going to take any stuff off of white people, you know. And surely the afro struck fear in a lot of whites, you know. They saw you with an afro. It struck a little fear in some of them when you were coming down the sidewalk and down the street in the downtown area. It seemed then the cuffless pants, I remember, you know, we had. The tighter they fitted and made you look more sexy as a male, you know, you emphasize the shape of the body and so on. I recall all of that, and dark clothing was as in as light clothing, you know, like the Panthers used a lot of black and dark clothing. And so, sure, it had an impact then. And
I think that the look was sleek. I mean, the whole look of all black and black leather and the whole style and the swag of it probably did attract youth to the black power image. But I think that once you were attracted, and this is one of the things about African Americans, although someone may be attracted through the look, getting the look opens you up to begin to learn more about the actual movement. And I think that that's what may have happened for some people. Not everybody. Some people were attracted to the belief system initially, and then the look came after belief system. But most people are attracted to a look, and then they can gain a deeper appreciation for the underlying issues and the underlying beliefs associated with it.